I feel like sometimes people are ashamed or get embarrassed for not knowing how to do things instantly. And I'm one of those people. I think it comes from my perfectionism, but I like to know things right away. And if I don't, I get mad at myself for not knowing. And I'm sure a lot of people are like this. But it's normal to not know things. It's okay to not know things. Just because you don't know something, it does not mean that that takes value from you. No one is born knowing things. Like you learn along the way. It's the same thing all of your life. If you don't know something, you have to learn it. And actually, a funny thing is when I was at school and when I had to study, at that time, I thought what I was learning was so hard and that like I could never learn this, whatever, what I thought about it. And I would get mad because I couldn't learn it right away. But now when I look back, the things I learned and the things I was studying at the time, and some of them I didn't learn at the time, now seem easy to me, seem easy to learn. I would be like, I can't learn this. I don't want to learn this. Now when I look back, it looks easy. And it's the same with everything that you learn. While you are learning, you get impatient and you get riled up because you want to know everything right away. But some things take more time than others. And because everything that you learn, when you are learning, let's give an example. If you are watching something on YouTube, like a tutorial, or on TikTok about something that you want to learn, you are watching someone that already knows what you are learning. Everything, like when you are learning, you are watching people that already know how to do what you want to do. You don't see how they learned. You don't see the struggle. You don't see how much time it took them. You just see the final product. You just see them knowing what they are teaching you. And to learn something that you don't know right away, some things you can learn very quickly and be good at them from the start, but other things take longer. And we get embarrassed of telling someone we are trying to learn something. We get embarrassed of showing, for example, if you're making videos or anything related to sharing things with the public. If you're trying to make art, if you're trying to make music, you get embarrassed if it's not all the way professional or all the way curated, like with everything perfectly done. You get embarrassed, but there's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's like when you're at school and when you're learning, if the teacher asks a question and people are scared to respond because they are scared to be wrong, there's nothing wrong in that. You will learn more if you try to express your point of view. And if you get criticized, I mean constructively, if you get criticized, you will only learn. It's like at English class when someone, because where I live, we learn English as a second language. And sometimes people used to be scared to read in class. But if you don't practice, if you don't read, because you're scared to be wrong and you're scared that people will make fun of you, you will never, I mean, you can learn other ways, but you have to practice and read and you have to try it. And if you read and say some word in a wrong way, the teacher will tell you, look, it's pronounced like this. And sometimes my friends would read and they would say a word in the wrong way. And the teacher would say it's like this, but they would not repeat the word in the right way. They would just fast forward. But you have to take the criticism and I don't like to say criticism. It's like the help. You should take the help that people give you and take the good part that could make you grow and evolve and use it to your advantage. There's nothing wrong in making mistakes and in not knowing how to do things. Because the people you are watching doing things that you want to do, they once didn't know how to do them. So you should not be ashamed. I'm saying this and I am like you, but I understand in my mind how I should feel about this. And I'm sharing that with you. And at the same time, I'm putting that in my mind that it does not matter if you know something right away or you don't. Don't be ashamed. You're ashamed of being criticized. You're ashamed of people thinking that you are dumb. But as I already said in some of my videos, that fear of people thinking that you are dumb or anything is only a reflection of your thoughts about yourself. So you have to put in your mind and in your heart that you are not dumb for not knowing things. You're not less. You are learning. And it's an amazing experience in life. It's beautiful and we don't value that enough. The possibility and the privilege of being able to learn things. And now, much more with the internet, you can learn anything really. You can search for anything. There is a world of possibilities of learning things. So don't be ashamed and learn whatever you want to learn and value yourself for that. Just you wanting to learn something gives you value, not the other way around. Because you don't know something, it does not take anything from you. Just because someone knows more than you, it does not mean that you are less. It means that you have an opportunity to grow and to learn. So don't be ashamed, don't be embarrassed. Just grab the beautiful opportunity that you have to learn things and to learn what you love, to learn your passions, and to learn yourself.